Indiana Fever put to Asia Wilson and the Las Vegas Aces. Good God. That's for Caitlin Clark. That's for the fans. That's for voting Caitlin Clark ninth as the ninth best guard in the league. That's for the fans again. That's for thinking you was going to come to Indiana and win today. That's for the 16 times you beat us before. That's for the game we blew in Vegas. The Indiana Fever put belt to ass on the Las Vegas Aces. Oh my God, I got to wear.
What happens in Vegas is supposed to stay in Vegas, but not when you get embarrassed by the Indiana Fever on national television. Aya Wilson and Chelsea Gray walked in looking like unstoppable champ and walked out looking completely out of sync, like contestants who took a wrong turn onto an episode of Wipeout. Social media exploded as fans tried to figure out what just happened. Did they underestimate Indiana? Did the bright lights get to them? Or did the Fever simply serve up a brutal slice of humble pie? Either way, the meltdown was chaotic, dramatic, and messier than a Vegas jackpot spilling across the casino floor, and the internet is not letting them forget it.
The Indiana Fever just put belt to ass, bruh, to the Las Vegas Aces, dog. Smash that like button for your boy, man. It is up and it's stuck, dog. I just gotta keep it real, dog. What the Indiana Fever displayed today was simply amazing, bruh. I just gotta be honest on so many levels. Excellent display of basketball. Guys, just lights out, bro. Lights out. Another big time win without Caitlin Clark, and I'm just lost for words.
If you're enjoying the content, make sure you subscribe to the channel. It genuinely helps more than you realize. After that nightmare performance, Aya Wilson might be tempted to call for a full-on team exorcism, because whatever possessed the Las Vegas Aces that night needs to be identified and permanently sent packing. This is the same squad that used to strike fear across the league. Now they look completely out of rhythm, stumbling through possessions and handing out turnovers like freebies on the Vegas Strip. It wasn't just a loss. It was a live demonstration of how a powerhouse can unravel in real time, and fans could hardly believe what they were watching.
After we bring in WNBA analyst Carolyn Peck, and Carolyn, you were at that game just now. Look, the Fever have been on a tear. They've won 2 in a row, a 25-point blowout of the Lynx in the Commissioner's Cup final, and then 27 against the Aces in this one. In both of those games without Caitlin Clark. How is Indiana getting this done right now?
Look, I think that Indiana is even more dangerous when Caitlin Clark doesn't play, because she's a ball-dominant guard. The ball's in her hands a lot, so you know what you need to try to take away. But when you look at Indiana now, they've got so many weapons. And Kelsey Mitchell is playing out of her mind. Aaliyah Boston, I talked to Stephanie White before the game. She said in year one, Aaliyah Boston was back to the basket.
This wasn't just a bad day at the office. It was a whole office going up in flames while someone accidentally forwarded the chaos to the boss. The Las Vegas Aces didn't just get outplayed. They got completely exposed by a squad that, until recently, was jokingly called Caitlin Clark and the background dancer, the Indiana Fever.
Coach, I asked Asia this as well, but what do you even say to your team after a showing like this one? I'd imagine, I know you believe that your team is kind of better than what you saw on the court tonight. What do you say after something like this?
There's not a whole lot to say. That's a complete lack of professionalism to come in here with that effort. Complete lack of focus. They played harder yesterday in practice by a lot. Wasn't even close. So I don't know how you step onto the floor with 20,000 people in the stands and perform.
And the kicker, Caitlin Clark, Aya Wilson, Chelsea Gray, and Kelsey Plum looked like they were running through cement. Not a trace of that signature Aces fire. The defense was non-existent. The offense felt like trying to light a match in a rainstorm, and their rhythm was so off it was as if they were conducting a symphony backward. No flow, no bite, just a looping montage of clanging jumpers and wide-eyed mistakes. Honestly, the only thing consistent was the sheer confusion etched across their faces.